that did. I don't know why it did it. However, here we go. Oh my God. I know you did not bring this dog in here. Lay down. Lay down. I know. I was a little harsh with the dog, but believe me, that's what's needed. Y'all hang out with me just for a second because I forgot to do something. For some reason, I can hear myself and I am laggy. Yeah, so.
You got a charger?
Do what? Are you serious?
I just had it in the charger, but it was like dying.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight. Yeah. Talking shit, getting clicks. Oh. We live. I don't feel.
Hi, Ramin. Am I on?
No.
Oh, no, I'm not on. Here I am. Hi, everyone. I'm here.
Yeah, we're live. What's up, Ramin? What's good? What is cooking? Tonight on We Live. Brapa. You know, watch no bumble clock. Am I allowed to say that? Talking shit, getting clicks. Original podcast, rude boy. Do they roll their R's? I don't know.
You feeling Jamaican tonight? Huh? Are you feeling Jamaican tonight?
Jamaican me crazy, man. Jamaican me crazy. What's up, everybody out there? All right, we got the chat going.
Ramit said that he blessed some people with some good food for Easter. Amen.
Oh, they got a good bag. Job. Nice. Yeah, I see you posting pictures at the food pantry. You like it over there? Seems good.
I'm actually going to the food pantry sometime in April for volunteering
many
too.
Many people know him as the
jump
work. Out boys like in their
year.
city.
So yeah, it's good. It's good for the community.
Yep.
David's in the house too, and Sunlight.
Y'all already know. All right, so I'm gonna throw the show up. Okay, so what we hear now is definitely I've been watching. So like last week, Jason Whitlock, who if you're looking at this right now, this picture, he's the heavier set guy that's on the right on this thumbnail, and basically him and Stephen A. Smith, who is portrayed on the left. Yes, I took both of their faces and AI'd it, but they've been beefing for damn near 40 years now. And it came to a head this week when Stephen A. Smith decided to respond to Jason Whitlock on his own show. I believe it's called Straight Shooter. Stephen A. Smith, Straight Shooter. I had to. And so yeah, they've been beefing, and Stephen A. Smith replied with such a petty yet wonderful just rebuttal to everything that Jason Whitlock said. And he spent the whole show doing it. Like, Jason Whitlock probably took 5, maybe no less than 10 minutes when he went on Cam Newton's show and they had him on. He was online. But it was like an hour and change show where he did an interview. At the end, they started asking him questions, basically provoking a little beef with him and Stephen A. Smith. And Jason Whitlock did not hold back.
Please don't give me no
the drama.
Yeah.
I would like a cheeseburger with everything on it. Please.
This is all nuts. But we're gonna get it together. Talk the shit. Get in play.
Bologna and cheese. Bologna and cheese.
This is crazy. Why isn't this is supposed to be working? None of my buttons are working right here.
There you are.
I wonder if I do it like this. No. It's good. I can take some stuff as well.
I know that's right. Take some stuff with you too. They do be having good stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Love when she worked down at the pantry, used to bring back some good stuff.
Well, I didn't work at the pantry, but
You know,
I worked.
You worked near
where there was a pantry.
There was a pantry,
and they had good stuff. So yes, I used to bring home so much stuff. Well, I didn't work at the pantry. That's the truth. But I used to cover sometimes or whatever.
she's a pantry. But man, I was drinking Perrier's like nobody's business. I am a Perrier
Man, we
loving
used to get good stuff.
sparkling water type of guy. Someone would be like, but I like it.
You haven't bought Perrier since then. You went through a little Perrier
Yeah, I went through
stage.
a Perrier phase. I did buy some Perrier's, but
No, but you haven't lately.
yeah. It's different when you're getting them for free.
I know.
If I'm gonna buy it, I might as well. If I can buy something, it's gonna be a Tahitian tree. Holla at me. Yeah. So we're gonna talk about these guys beefing in a little bit, but also you guys should know what did I just do there? I'm just messing everything up. Bologna and cheese. Bologna and cheese. I would like a cheeseburger. Yeah, I just messed all that. So, yeah, we're gonna be talking about Jason Whitlock versus Stephen A. Smith. But while we got the chat open, let me know how you guys are doing out there in the streets. If you want to
Talk about anything. If they want to talk about something, they can either put it on the chat or give us a call at 313-825-5557.
Thank you for calling Call-In Studios host and call screener line. Please enter your show or meeting number and press pound.
That is what I'm
Enter
going
your
to do.
6-digit PIN number.
I think that's wrong.
That was an invalid PIN for talk and shit. Welcome, host. You have not started a show session in Callan Studio and cannot yet receive calls on Talk and Shit Get and Click. Welcome, host. You are now in the host room and can manage your callers from the Callan Studio web interface.
My Amazon is
Audio
here.
recording is on.
Tell the folks you got a new phone today. See if you got.
I don't want to put all my business on the street. But speaking of phones, 313-825-5557. Call me on that number. a different line's going to pick up, but we're going to be good to go. So before we get into that, the popular news today, there's a appeals court that's allowing the Trump administration to hold many immigrant detainees without bond. That's right. A panel of appeals court judges handed the Trump administration a major legal victory in its quest to detain large swaths of immigrants living in the country illegally without bond. That is CBS News. Did you know that also a judgment was handed down? Sorry, I got that spinning thing here. Today against Meta and YouTube for social media addiction.
For children, right?
Yeah.
I saw that.
I think there's bad articles out about this. One of them is NPR, who I'm a big fan of it. Bobby Allen of NPR basically wrote that a California jury today found that Meta and Google's YouTube were to blame for depression and anxiety of a woman who compulsively used media as a small child. They awarded her $6 million in a rare verdict that held Silicon Valley accountable for its role in fueling a youth mental health crisis.
So are we all gonna get some money? Like, what are we doing? Can we all get money? Because
that's what. As I was listening to the story, driving home, I was like, "Damn, I should have put my lawsuit in."
I know, right? We need to get together and make
So-
this happen.
Yeah, and I was just talking to Uncle Wayne within the last hour, and he was like, "Listen, I can't turn on the news." And we're trying to figure like I haven't been playing it. Like I stopped playing news around the house, and we're trying to figure out when would we stop. And it was like sometime halfway through the Biden administration, leading to the Trump administration, that we stopped because it was just so much trash. And this is television. You know what I mean? I can't imagine. Well, I can't imagine, and I don't even have to imagine what's going on social media. YouTube Reels. I've been there. 2:00 in the morning, scrolling. Coincidentally, Uncle Wayne said that he prefers to go on Instagram and scroll and dislike, and keep it moving, and turn it off.
Don't have the news on?
Than having the news on.
I agree. I mean, and we talked about this before, how I used to, I was addicted to CNN. And I had to stop because I was literally, it was giving me such bad anxiety. So I was like, I'm good. I'm not doing this anymore. So I stopped. But anyway, look who's in the house.
Django.
No.
Oh, Wendy. Say what's up. Oh. All right, down. We're fighting now. Go lay down. He gives me looks. He gives me faces. Like we talk. We talk. All right. So yeah, the woman was paid $3 million in compensatory damages and an additional $3 million in punitive damages, with Meta on the hook for 70% of that. You do the math. Now, as the verdict was read, it was reported that the plaintiff, only known to us as Kaylee, looked straight ahead, stony faced, while her lawyers shook their heads in approval. The lawyers for Meta and Google did not react to the jury's decision. However, let's use our imaginations. Not just Meta, not just Google, all of them. Not just social media, food, travel, entertainment. It's becoming quite apparent, with Ticketmasters, with, I don't know. Then they're suing Kraft right now for all the crap they put in their food. And I'm sure that these people have been knowing this for years of, all the crap that's been going in this food. We've known about Ticketmaster. I did a little spot on Ticketmaster earlier this year or late last year, and we talked about Ticketmasters. Y'all know those little hidden fees that you get hit with. It's crap.
They can't do it anymore. Didn't Biden pass the law that we can't do that anymore? They usually now they're charging everything together.
I'm glad
the ticket.
That's what Biden did, right? Trump just worked out a deal. Basically, they're going to pay a little fine. And he's going to get on with it. They're going to get on.
Yeah, Biden switched it so that they can't have the hidden fees or any of that.
They were I believe he started working on that, but now it's coming to an end there with Ticketmaster. Hold on, let's look into it.
Well, it wasn't just Ticketmaster. It was like a lot of other.
Well, Live Nation, Ticketmaster, all those type of guys. We're out there getting us. So, we have no reprieve. You already know if you punch a clock, you work at 9 to 5, they're getting you. They're getting you. You're not getting paid what you're worth at all. And then to distract you, they say, hey, we're going to get these guys working at McDonald's, which is the worst fast food establishment on earth, with the worst employees. Am I being controversial here?
Popeyes is kind of nasty, though.
Yeah, but you can't compare Popeyes to McDonald's.
Oh, I don't know. I don't like Popeyes.
The footprint, the people, the billions and trillions of people served.
They're way bigger.
You cannot compare. But we know McDonald's is the most popular and yet the worst restaurant out of them, all the way around, from the food quality to the aesthetic to the service. That's the big one. So when you tell people hey, we're going to give these people $15 an hour who working for this $1 trillion company, and feeding trillions of people, you can see the numbers. They're actually, whether you like their customer service or not, they're doing their job. They're serving the people. They're getting $15, which is way less than what they're worth to that company. Then, that's just the argument we get in here. He's a distraction. He can't come in here no more. Not on Wednesdays.
I gotta watch him.
Let me know in the chat. Should Django be in here on Wednesdays? Let me know.
Django's always with me. You know that. He follows me everywhere. When he said, I watch the news every morning. I used to too, and I stopped. It's just not good for me.
Yeah. But she's still, I'm still nosy too. Every now and then I'll get a hankering, I'll turn on the news.
Me too. If something big is happening, I'll put it on, but not every single day like I used to.
Yeah.
I don't be on social media every day like I used to either. So I watch YouTube most of the time.
Do you?
YouTube true crime.
That's what you do? I think you're gonna start watching Court TV?
No, because then I want to keep following up with the thing, what's happening, and I don't want to do that. You know how I am with certain things. I don't want to have to follow up with anything. I already do that enough at work. So my mind wants to be free of that after work. You know what I mean?
I get it.
So.
Going back to Ticketmaster, so this is what happened. The Biden administration investigated Live Nation multiple times between 2019 and 2020. The DOJ found that the merger between Live Nation and Ticketmaster violated conditions of its merger, right? Instead of breaking it up, though, the Trump administration extended the oversight rules through 2025.
I wonder how much
So those
they paid.
rules are coming to an end. Now, Ticketmaster is still under pressure. They still have ongoing lawsuits, a lot of federal scrutiny, and calls to break up Live Nation Entertainment. Basically, that's what we got with all of that. So that's I don't know, like an antitrust case?
A scam.
I don't trust Ticketmaster.
They're a scam. That's
That
what
he
they
should
are.
treat 161.
What's that Asian tree? Come on.
Stop playing me.
No, I don't know what that is.
Like, I got you one.
Did you? When did you? Oh, the
It's a-
soda
the
thing?
soda, yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
you know I don't like
yeah,
those things.
yeah, it's super sweet.
Yeah, I don't
That
like those.
is
Tastes like medicine
diabetes
to me.
juice.
Yeah,
That
tastes like
is,
medicine.
you drink one of those, your sugar's gonna be up and stuck for a while. Definitely. You got any news today? Any news today?
I haven't even had time to.
To look
Have
at
any
anything?
news?
Anything this week? Anything that piqued your interest? Anything you're looking forward to? And I'm not just asking this question to Love. I'm asking it to all of you. Let me know. Anything you guys?
I'm looking forward to actual spring.
Any movies? Anything?
I'm looking forward to spring, to some flowers, some green trees, even though the pollen is bad. But I just wanted some sunny days, cool days. I appreciate that.
You ready to work in this yard?
I'm not looking forward
You
to
hear
that.
that laugh? When she says spring, that's me. Mulch on this shoulder. Mulch on this shoulder. Wheelbarrow.
I am out there with you though.
You out there pointing. Put it there.
You know what?
Put it there. Let's get rid of that. Can we cut that down? I'm gonna cut that down. That's what it is.
I'm down on my knees, planning stuff, taking stuff out, and putting some mulch down. Don't act like I
You be
don't.
working,
All right.
but you be doing the cute stuff.
No, we got a lot of work to do in the front yard this year, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah. It's so much stuff.
It is a lot.
It's a living, breathing thing. And then the dog on top of that. And then a dog with this much energy, but lack of energy, but appreciation for hijinks and shenanigans.
He just loves to be loved. That's all. Right, bud?
That boy is good. Good and terrible.
Definitely. Oh, what is this?
You can miss me with the whole ass shenanigans, my nigga.
Oh my God, that's my favorite. I am playing around with this mic because I can hear myself. Oh, I sound good here. I hope I sound good. I sound good. Why are you listening? You got an earbud in?
No, I have this.
Oh, you got that.
They don't hear what I'm hearing?
You don't hear like an echo?
Not really. Do
Oh.
you?
You guys hear echo? Am I echoey? I feel echoey.
I don't think so.
What if I was to do this real quick? I don't feel echoey now.
You never sounded echoey then.
But for some reason, I am tied into both of these. I don't know. We'll get through it.
We're gonna make it happen.
Let's go for it. You know what I forgot? I forgot to call. I was going to call Will on Monday, and I didn't call Will on Monday
Why not?
because I got ADHD.
You blame everything I did. At this point, I don't know.
It's true, though.
I think it's lack of
All right. You say you want to do something, right? Do you do it?
usually.
No problem, right? You don't think anything of it. You just go and do it, right? If I say if somebody if you were to come up to me right here and say, "Hey, Maurice, I need you to do this, blah 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 blah," but and we don't do it right now. If you say, "Hey, we're gonna do it in a couple hours," if you don't come back to me, I'm not gonna remember.
Well, I know that.
Like I'm not even thinking of it. Now, if I got something to do. If I got a doctor's appointment at 10:30, my day is ruined.
Why?
My whole day revolves around getting to that appointment.
Why?
What do you mean? I have ADHD. Damn.
That too? Oh my god.
I got them all. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try.
It does look tough.
Right?
I told you I loved it.
You were there when I made it.
Yep.
I took a face. I said, have him in a ring. Have him in the ring. I'm going to show it. I'm going to bring it up. I said, put him in the ring battling, right? And it automatically has Stevie and A. Smith punching this man in his face.
Bill Cosby's being sued big time. For what? For more women are coming out?
They did say he lost like $20 million.
Really? I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, catching up with all these people.
Yeah, Billy got sued. Right now, we should be all in his older age. We should be celebrating him and surrounding him and wrapping our arms around him and thanking him for everything that he did. And we can't because that man was getting people while they was sleeping. He was putting them to sleep. They was waking up in trench coats and Timbs and everything. As a guest, when you went to Bill Cosby house at 1:30 in the morning, right? And you was wearing a mini skirt and a jacket, and you come home wearing a damn dress shirt and a Coogee and some Timbs. Yeah, something's wrong.
Don't blame the victim.
Don't bring you were about to say another word.
No, the victim.
Rewind it back.
Don't blame the victim.
I'm not blaming victims, but if you say, "Hey, I want a business meeting at 1:30 in the morning," come on.
I mean, I don't go to 1:30 in the morning to anyone's house to say hi or to do anything.
Have you ever woke up in someone's dress in a Coogee and some Timbs?
Absolutely not.
Huh? A Coogee and some silk church socks?
I don't put myself in that predicament. That's
Oh my God! Then you would. But so you think these women put themselves in that predicament?
Unfortunately, they did.
You're blaming the victim.
Because I'm not blaming the victim. Unfortunately, they put themselves in that predicament. I'm not blaming them because the man doesn't have to do that. But the problem is that when certain circumstances happen or are, you are more liable to something to happen to you.
Right,
so
right.
if you are by yourself with a random man that you don't know
At 1:30 in the morning,
by yourself,
AM.
yes, I think you're safer at home. So that's what I mean by that. I'm not saying that they deserved it or anything.
No one deserves that.
But what I'm saying is that I don't think it's a smart idea.
If somebody puts themselves in a position and ends up in one of those situations, like, do you have less sympathy for them?
No,
More
of course
sympathy?
not.
It's about
Of
the
course
same?
not, because I think we've all made dumb decisions. I just think that the ones that don't learn from it, that's a different issue. If this has happened to you and you keep doing the same thing, then okay, then you're not learning, and I don't know what to tell you.
Some of those ladies had larceny in their heart.
Some of them will have what?
They thought they were going to, hey, I was going to get this. I'm going to change my role. I'm going to change my life with this little role. So I'm going to show up at the 1:30 in the morning, weird ass hours. And I don't care how many people I've heard say, oh, it's Hollywood.
Right, I was going to say, they always say they work at night.
Bar, blah, blah, blah. Nah, bro. Is his assistant working at 1:30 in the morning? Does he have an assistant? You're from a production company. You gotta have an assistant. If your assistant is not working at 1:30 in the morning, I'm not going to that meeting. Easy said and done. No, you should be able to go to meetings at 1:30 in the morning. But we don't live in a safe, wonderful, beautiful world. The more beautiful it is, usually the more dangerous. Ask Costa Rica. Ask Costa Rica. Beautiful and dangerous. Ice are in airports. Ice in airports. What do you think about that?
Oh my goodness, yes. And not only that, but the whole situation at airports with people waiting, and it has not helped. It has not helped. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Like anyone that goes to the airport, are they supposed to be legal? Like make it make sense. I'm just over here like, what the hell are they doing?
I don't know which
Wasting our tax money on dumb shit.
I was on Threads early in the morning scrolling, and they had made this decision to send ICE to the airports to bolster TSA or whatever. And the most wonderful like little post came through, and they were like, "Oh, so ICE is going to the airports to help TSA. I will wait." They said, "I give it 4 hours before there is a social media post showing some ICE agent doing some crazy shit at the airport." And lo and behold, we got it. Do we have it?
Out of a few airports we have them taken.
Wildin'.
Absolutely unnecessary.
Here we go. Associated Press. I'm gonna throw it up there. Let me run it back.
What's your name? And show the badge. Where's the badge? Someone call 911. Where's your badge? Can I see? Let me see your badge. No, can I see your badge? I don't know if that's legitimate.
Are you listening to this lady? Let me see your badge. She gonna get shot.
Can I see your badge number, sir? What is your name? What is your name? Where's your badge number? I'm asking for your badge number, sir.
They don't care. They're ICE. They can get away with doing whatever they want.
Exactly. I mean,
They have proven that over and over.
yeah.
Any other cop, any
They
other.
said it. Hey, you don't need no warrant.
We need to see your badge.
We don't even know who these men are. For all we know, we don't even know this is ICE. We don't even know.
That's the point. Thank you.
I
Thank
can't
you.
tell they're ICE. They're agents for any of any sort.
You are a stranger. I don't know you. You are trying. I should have the right. Not should. I have the right to defend myself. We don't. I bet you, if like they're dressed like regular civilians, right?
Yep.
They're not wearing any special uniforms. They don't have any badge on. They don't have their obviously no ID.
No
on them.
camera
They're
to
not
show what
showing
they're
it.
doing.
Nobody
Nothing.
can. That body
Nothing.
cam stuff is a little different, but
They should have body cams. We already addressed this months ago when everything happened. None of them were wearing body cams, cameras, and people complained. Like,
you mean with
so,
the ICE shooting people?
Yeah. Why are we not?
The first shooting, the ICE
first
agent
one.
himself recorded it.
Right, but that was not the first one. That was the other ones after.
Oh, well,
After
that
that,
was
that's
the-
when they started wearing them. That's
Well,
why they started wearing them.
No, they're still not wearing them.
Yeah, well, they should. I mean, they were supposedly required to wear them.
So we can see, so we can see them crystal clearly murder someone and have half of the population on social media claiming it's justified for having no. F the people on social media, except for my peoples over here. Y'all the best. But for them to go to a court and be in the courts to find them justified. These people are committing crimes using those body cams. We see it in 4K, HD, and nothing happens to them. I'll give it to you. Body cams, have gotten people. It's better than nothing, but this is crazy. This lady's crying.
Scared. And she has her daughter, her
I
small
don't know.
daughter.
She's kind of selling it.
Oh, let's show the badge
Selling
number.
it. Selling what? Imagine if somebody's doing that.
She's not. That's not a distress cry. Evelyn, look at as she's crying. I'm not.
So
She
that's
is a
not
victim
a
here.
distress cry. She's tied up. Her hands are tied
Hold on
up.
like that. But look at
Asking for
it.
your
She's,
badge
look.
number, sir. What is your badge number?
You know what I mean? See that?
You don't think she's real? You think she's fake?
Show your badge number.
I mean, they're wrong.
This is a
She
legal
is
right.
obviously
Show the badge
distressed,
number.
but I think, yeah.
So you think everyone cries at the same sentiment? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying this specific lady, I don't believe her tears. I believe she's selling it a little bit.
I would be worse than that right now if it was me.
Talk shit, gang. Click. We live. We gotta call in. You call in. Let me know if that lady was selling. You think that lady was selling it in the video? I'm not saying that she ain't had a right to sell it. You know what I mean? You gotta embellish a little bit. But yeah, the thing right now is, if I am in that situation, and thank God I haven't been in that situation, but I am not. I'm a hero.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. Look what they did to her, right? You know how when we go through TSA every single time they pat you down.
Yeah.
Don't you hate it and you're under distress just by them having their hands close to you? So imagine being tied in handcuffs and someone ripping you. Yeah. Basically, imagine, is she not under stress or?
Yeah, I'm saying that lady specifically, she may have been under stress, but when she's crying and going I think that is her selling it. You can be upset and still sell it a little extra.
You think they have her there as an actress?
Still sell it. I don't think I'm not saying she's an actress. Okay. I'm not saying she's playing it or anything. She's a real person, and what they're doing to her is, unless she is a rapist or a criminal, it's wrong. The fact that she's not getting any type of due process or like legitimate you're under arrest for this, Miranda rights, handcuffed and getting out of there or whatever, like police and law enforcement is supposed to do. The fact that she's not getting all of that, it upsets me. You know what I mean? But her sitting there, she wasn't fighting enough for me. She wasn't crying hard enough for me. That's all I'm saying.
She ain't trying to get shot. You saw what happens when you fight a little bit.
If she wasn't trying to get shot, she would have got up and walked out of there. And I'm not blaming anything on this. I just made an observation saying I didn't like the way she was crying.
She was handcuffed.
A little dry for me. Let me know in the comments.
They are not trained to be TSA. TSA take a lot of stuff and post.
Fake news.
But you don't have to worry about being shot or put in a chokehold. Exactly. They're not trained. They have no training at all.
But there's a picture of the ICE agent standing behind the TSA agent that's going around. So they're not wearing a mask because Donald Trump politely asked them to use their mask. He said, I didn't think it was right. Of course, he's got to be a little coy there because a lot of them don't want to take their masks off. He's like, I think you should take your mask. Like, he kind of coaxed them into it. He didn't make the big presidential take the mask off thing type of thing. Anyway, I say all this to say that you're right. They're not trained to be TSA, but I see a lot of pictures of ICE agents looking over the shoulder of TSA agents, like kind of like when you start those new days at work, you got to mirror somebody and you got to double somebody at work, right? I got a feeling that they are going to try to well, they're not going to fund TSA. They're going to try to replace all those TSA agents with ICE agents. You want to know why? I don't know if you guys ever been to the airport and you've seen TSA agents, but it's mostly black ladies. Black men and women, just observationally, they're at the gates.
Yeah, they are.
We were just having a TSA conversation. It's like a lot of black people at the gates, and they know what they're doing. They get you through there. Sometimes you're getting yelled at by mamas. Sometimes it's some lighthearted yelling, but they keep that stuff moving through there, and they haven't been getting paid yet. We can still pay ICE.
Black people are working for ICE, and Latinos, and everybody working for ICE.
Yeah,
everybody wants a paycheck, and they're giving you a nice bonus.
That's true.
And paying you good money. Meanwhile, TSA is not getting paid.
I don't think there is as many people black people working for ICE that they make it seem. I think when it came to the airports, now we don't have masks on. I think the black people that were working at those airports got a lot of attention, especially for black travelers, and they were posting on social media. I seen a girl and a dude, and I seen like 18 different angles of them. I've seen maybe in total, maybe 6 different black people, if.
ICE agents, you mean?
Yeah, ICE agents. That are black ICE agents. I've seen like one female and like 4 dudes. I'm talking about the airports that they're showing now. But What would your guess be? If there's 50 ICE agents, how many of them are black? How many are of them women? How many are Latino? Out of 50.
Black, maybe 1 or 2. Latinos, 20.
Ooh, that's a
A
lot.
lot of Latinos, yeah.
That is a lot.
Well, actually, I'm not gonna say that because it really depends where. Like in New York, the ones when they show in New York, they're all Dominicans from other Latino countries.
Yeah.
So it really depends where. Like I'm sure in Tennessee, I'm sure
There's a lot of Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans also, yeah, of course. I'm sure in Tennessee, you're not gonna see a lot of Dominicans or maybe Puerto Ricans.
Right.
But in New York, you are, or here in Jersey. But so I guess it depends where you are.
Jersey's kind of a stretch. Maybe even in North Jersey, I think it's kind of a stretch. Maybe
Jersey,
in
you're gonna
New
see all
York
kinds.
City, when you're talking about the city, but outside, because I know ICE is, roaming all places in New York. But out of 50, you have 20 Hispanics being ICE?
Well, it could be more if you're in New York.
4 black. Regular ICE.
Regular
makeup.
ICE.
Come on,
Oh,
man.
I don't know.
Let's
We're
not
gonna
do
mix them up.
specialized. This is crazy.
Well, really, it's really gonna depend where you are. Really. Because yes, the majority is going to be white. Of course, they're gonna be white. And then it's gonna be Latinos. I know that. It's about to see what we're facing.
I don't want to be feisty, baby doll. I feel like
All I see is on the news is them, police, vests, walking around or just standing in a group.
Yeah.
I have not been watching the news, so I don't know.
Sent the National Guard to pick up trash in the nation's capital. Mismanagement. Started a
Misuse.
war.
Misuse of.
Don't know how to end it. Don't know how to middle it. Just know how to
Wait,
start
did
it.
you? I sent you a video of when he said that Pete was the one that said, "Come on, let's go, let's do it," and then we just went to war. You didn't see that video? I sent you that video.
Yeah. No, I've seen it. I haven't seen the video you saw me because I've been busy today. However, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. He blamed it on Pete Headshot.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Pete's face was like, "Sir, what?" He will never take accountability. I'm not saying
He's
that
never.
Pete didn't
He's gonna-
say that. I don't know whether he did or not. But by his reaction, he's like, "I said that."
Yeah.
It sounded like I said that.
ICE will be the new TSA. Oh my God. I'm definitely not going to airport anymore.
Oh my God! Please don't let this happen, Lord.
I'm going to be on no fly list. I'm going to be on no fly list. Seriously.
Well, TSA has bills. They need to pay bills. How are they going to pay bills if they're not getting paid? It's crazy to me. They're also federal agents, so why are they not getting paid?
Come on, man. We just did the makeup. We just did the demographic of TSA. That's mostly black people.
It's crazy. Also,
Just like in DC, most of those federal workers, black people. Oh yeah, I forgot. We already came to the conclusion that the Trump administration is racist.
they argue that they're not.
Right. And TSA always, they low play them, they downplay TSA as far as law enforcement is concerned, but they are in charge of our safety while flying. You can't trust a black lady to do that. Gotta have a white dude. You have to have a white man, a white male man. You gotta have a white male man.
Don't let anyone disenfranchise you because you're a young man. Especially a young white male man. Don't ever let anyone talk down to you. We need strong men out there.
That woman is something else.
I5F says ICE will be the new TSA. Like third world countries, yeah. Yeah, this is where we are. What are you doing over there?
Reading comments.
What comments are you reading?
What do you think? Yours.
All right, well, do it. Do yourself.
Yeah, I already read the last one.
To yourself?
No, I read the last one out loud.
What did you say out loud? Did she read them comments out loud?
Yes.
Let me
You
know
don't
in
hear
the
me.
chat.
That's what I've been doing. I've been reading the comments out loud.
Let me know in the chat.
You're not looking at the comments, but I do. You're trying to attack me tonight. What's up? You want problems? You don't want peace? You want problems?
I want problems. I want my $6 million from Google and Meta.
For real. Me too, because what's happening?
Y'all forget that nothing happened with Meta selling all of our data to, what's the place called? Remember that? Cambridge Analytica, who helped steal the election for Trump in 2020 for 2016, right?
There's a Facebook lawsuit somewhere. I know I remember signing up for it. I didn't get no money yet. But I remember getting a lawsuit email talking about if you were such and such because of Facebook or whatever. Do you fill that out?
Yeah, I always fill out those things.
Yeah, me too. I ain't getting no money
a
yet.
Random Tuesday, I get a $10 check, a little
But I ain't mad. Send me
$4.16.
my little check.
Yep, send me my little check.
It ain't never much, but just send it to me. It's fine.
Listen, I don't think we can survive. We're not going to survive. The mass amount of the population is not going to survive. These people need to be dragged into the middle of the street and get some justice. I'm just saying.
Who do you mean by people? What are you referring to?
I'm just saying, if you own a company that feeds millions of Americans, tens of millions of Americans, if you're a place like, I don't know, Kraft, and you know that those ingredients in that box, macaroni and cheese, are causing illnesses, terminal illnesses. You know it, but you've been serving this shit up for 30, 40 years. Like, everybody commends, hey, Tylenol, when they were putting the poison in the Tylenol, and you guys came right out and said, stop using Tylenol. That's a case. That was a college thing for you, right? Mm-hmm. They always, when they talk about ethics, meanwhile, that whole time, these niggas knew that they had fucked up. What? Talc? They're going to say, they call it talcum powder. What we call it? Baby powder. Because you put it on the babies. Yep. To keep them nice and dry.
Meanwhile, the whole time it was causing cancer.
Causing cancer. Not only, but you put that powder on your intimate areas. So while they were being so moral and ethical about taking their products off, they kept it. They were like, "Don't worry, baby powder going to keep us afloat." Do we still get to celebrate Johnson & Johnson for that? Or when they start telling these stories in the ethics class, are we allowed to say, "Hey, yeah, they did the right thing by pulling this shit off the shelves," but they probably pulled it off the shelves because it made profit for them. It was the most profitable thing they could do was pull it off the shelves. To keep it on the shelves would be terrible, So if you're living in a place that commands that the money comes first, and we know the money has no value. It used to be on gold and silver and stuff like that, and it's no longer on that. It's on our hope and prayers. This money means something because we all believe in it. So there's no difference between $1 and an NFT or any of that bullshit. None of this is real. None of it's real. It's not real. But you and I are real. We have real life situations, issues, joys, pains, problems. But they'll let you soak yourself in baby powder. They will let you do that. Yep. They will feed you the stuff that causes you to get sick. And then they'll make you pay to get well. Same business. Same CEO. He just got diverse holdings. Oh, and then on top of it, because we're in, this capitalistic society, it is a rule that you have to do everything in the best interest of making money for your shareholders. That comes before doing the right thing by the customer.
Of course.
You say, of course. I know this. Jump out, gang. I know you know this. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Yeah, AI is monitoring this chat.
Yeah, it does. If you comment something that it doesn't want to show it.
But AI is not messing up your iPhone flashback. So you know.
You know he gonna blame it on AI.
He blame it on conspiracy because he can't get the messages.
Too funny.
But yeah, that's just my little rant for today.
Are we gonna see this Stephen A. Smith stuff?
Let's do it.
I'm intrigued because I haven't heard. You told me about it, but I don't know what they said. I have not heard it, so I'm intrigued.
No?
No,
You
I
haven't
haven't.
heard this?
I don't know who you are. You could be someone.
It's beautiful because I put some clips together. Not long, but poignant, if you will. Let me get to these screens. All right. What was I going to say? Maybe I need to intro this like a little bit. All right. I don't even know. Nothing. None of this works. All right. There is a lot of controversy going back and forth. We got Jason Whitlock. I'll throw his. Let me throw the show. All right, that's Jason Whitlock on the right. Stephen A. Smith is on the left, throwing the left jab. Listen, these guys have been going at it back and forth for decades. They're both sports columnists, kind of started out on the same path, and then there was a split.
But wasn't
Stephen A.
I'm sorry, wasn't he a player? Wasn't he a football player?
Whitlock played college football for Ball State. I'm not sure if he actually played
I thought he was a
pro.
football player in the NFL, but I may be wrong.
Let's see. Stephen A. Smith went to Winston-Salem State and was played basketball there. That is part of the controversy. I don't know. That's none of that work. When I start streaming, nothing else works for some reason. but they've been beefing. All right, so this was happening over, I don't know, 30, 40 years. Jason Whitlock has been taking shots. Stephen A. Smith has probably in all of that time once or twice responded. He decided to respond this time, and he used his platform, Stephen A. Smith's Straight Shooter, his podcast, to reply to Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock went on Cam Newton's show, and he was like zoomed in, and he did an entire interview with Cam Newton. It's like an hour and a half. And then towards the end of that interview, you know, they start getting a little messy with it. And Jason Whitlock seemed to be with it. Let it started.
17. Look, 17. Look, I gotta be respectful.
Here.
You work with Stephen A.
It's kind of low.
I don't want to go.
Listen. Look, you said
Very
you're
low.
gonna keep it in the butt. $1,000.
I'm gonna do it better for you because this one's, yeah, it's crazy. Sorry. Jason, where is it? Whole thing. I forgot. This is not my computer doesn't want to work when I'm streaming. Where's my history? We're live. And that's that. Here we go.
And I can't whine and cry about it.
Do you show other sides of you that will make people think differently?
Think differently than what?
Like,
So it gets down to right here. I could probably let this whole thing so you can hear it.
I've already answered that.
It's like right around here.
Out of control, and it's unchecked by the truth.
so before we get out of here, we want to do
There we go.
a quick response, one sentence answer.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. You ready?
You take one out to the
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The best quarterback in the NFL right now. Who you got?
It's still Patrick Mahomes. And yeah, it's still Patrick Mahomes with, you know, Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson fighting for number 2.
All right. Most overrated sports personality right now.
That's the question.
I've already answered that question. No reason to reiterate. Stephen A.
I'll be remiss if I didn't ask this question straight up, and you can do with it how you deem. What is it between you and Stephen A. Smith?
Just a great question.
Starting stuff.
Look, I got to be respectful. You work with Stephen A. And so
This has
I don't
nothing.
want to go.
Listen. Look, you said you gonna keep it in the butt.
$1,000.
Keep it at that now. At the end of the day, I'm cordial with Stephen A. Smith just like I'm cordial with anybody else. It shouldn't come with a filter preface with it, and it's not to say that I'm about to sit. Hey, I got you. No, it's just a simple question.
Your words, your statement.
What is it up with you and Stephen A?
I've done the homework on Stephen A. He's fraudulent. He's lying about his college basketball career. He's admitted he's lying about his college basketball career. If I sat in the media space for 20 years telling everybody, I played for Big House Games and I got a full ride scholarship after knocking down 17 straight 3-pointers in a scrimmage on a Sunday when they played a game on Saturday and they hosted a scrimmage on Sunday and I knocked down 17 straight 3-pointers and they gave me a scholarship on the spot.
Now, right now, I just got I need a note for production. Should I allow Stephen A. to respond to that?
Absolutely.
Or should I just let this play out and then let Stephen A. respond?
No, let's do it. Is this all he says about him, or?
I think he goes in a little bit more.
But this is the main thing that Stephen A. answers to.
He answers to a lot of stuff.
Okay, so but because this is not the first time he talks about Stephen A. Obviously, but we understand where it's coming from. We understand the dynamic now. I would like to hear his response because I already know he gets hyped.
Let me see if this one works.
Ladies and gentlemen, how many times have I said I tried?
Here we go.
Somebody said up there, say, he played and went to them, said, I said I tried to. I tried to. I grew up poor. I can assure you, my parents couldn't afford to pay for my college education. How did I graduate from Winston-Salem State? How did I go there without having to pay a dime? How'd that happen? It happened because I had a basketball scholarship. How did I get the basketball scholarship? Oh, I showed up for a workout. Well, you ever heard of the name Harold Funny Kit? Harold Funny Kit is a person that played at Winston-Salem State in the 70s, who remained close to the program, who drove me down from Queens, New York to Winston-Salem, North Carolina for a workout in the middle of the season because Clarence Big House Gaines, he called Clarence Big House Gaines and said, I got some talent for you. I want you to see this guy. Clarence Big House Gaines saw me, sat up there, put me out on the court with cats like Charlie Spell and others and said, get on the court, show me what you got. And I kept passing the ball. He called the timeout. He said, wait a minute. Ain't you supposed to know how to shoot the ball? I said, yes, sir. He said, man, goddamn it, shoot the ball. And I went out there and I hit 17 straight 3-pointers. I repeatedly stated I never did it before, and I never pulled it off since. That one day God was watching. How can somebody who proclaims to be doing God's work have a problem with somebody highlighting how a moment in their life involved divine intervention because they were able to do something they never did?
That was the response.
Anybody familiar with HBCUs? Anybody familiar with Winston-Salem State and how little money Winston-Salem State has and had back then? They're not giving out scholarships on the spot to anybody. It's all a lie. And I've done the homework. And he runs around with these former teammates. There's some dude named Gary Stevens.
Like you just said, while Stephen A. was talking, hey, we went with loans. If he did with the homework, if he's doing the homework, wouldn't he be like, hey, bro, you took out this loan from Fannie Mae back in the day? I didn't hear that in this response.
That if you go back and look at the newspaper articles like I did, Gary Stevens was some 6'3" guard. The Gary Stevens that Stephen A. runs around with is some 5'9" midget who played basketball up in New York for some school called Old Westbury. They're running around taking flights and posting Instagram photos. Yeah, we're Winston-Salem State teammates. It's all a lie. It's fraudulent. Everybody has seen someone like Stephen A. Smith who in 4th grade, by his own admission, got held back because they thought he was retarded. When he was in 11th grade, his counselor laughed at the thought of him going to college. And again, someone like me that's a journalist that we're the same age. We came up together. I know how fraudulent he was as a sports writer and how they had to rewrite everything that he did. And to see him passed off as the face of sports journalism and the top of the profession. Cat Williams already done told you what that was about. They all get installed. Bob Iger and the $20 million a year that they give this guy to be a puppet and the standard for sports journalism. It's a joke. And I know I know it factually. He knows it factually. None of his teammates, his alleged teammates, they won't talk on the record because I've tried to interview virtually all of them.
Mm-hmm. Should we get a response?
Yes, definitely.
You're still not better than me. You have never heard me say what I'm about to say about anybody in this business. Because I don't talk about my colleagues and my contemporaries that way. I want everybody to get this.
I'm sorry.
But I have whipped.
I'm out of order. Hold on.
Get it together.
Particularly with the Zion situation. Could you do your homework?
Oh, he's sitting there with a leg up.
Because it's one thing to watch the league, it's another thing to cover it. What I said about Zion, I wasn't insulting him. I was telling the truth. It was in his contract. There was a food clause.
Something different.
It's the truth. There are folks who watch the league, and there are folks who cover it.
Here's the Walker. Now, hold on.
They won't address it. Winston State, what was Mama Roseboro that he had on TV pretending like she was his college professor? She was some sort of secretary in the president's office. I could go on and on and on. He's doesn't know sports, doesn't follow sports. You're at the NBA Finals playing solitaire. NBA Finals. That would be, if you caught me at a strip club playing solitaire, you would think I was gay and didn't like women. If I catch you at an NBA Finals playing solitaire, I think you're gay and don't like basketball.
How is he gay? Cause come on, bro. Come on, bro. You push it.
So, do you see his look? All right. Now,
you're still not better than me. You have never heard me say what I'm about to say about anybody in this business. I
gotta look at this right now, love. Look at the suit, sock, shoe, tie combo.
Nice.
He's killing it.
Yeah, it looks nice.
It does look sharp.
He makes $20 million, so he has money.
I don't talk about my colleagues and my contemporaries that way. I want everybody to get this. But I have whipped your ass. You're a columnist, I'm a columnist. You're a New York Times bestseller? No, you're not, but I am. Television ratings on ESPN, we're approaching 14 consecutive years of being number one in the mornings. You don't have a job. Fox don't want you. ESPN don't want you. None of the networks, ABC, CBS, NBC, Fox, they don't want you. And what nobody has echoed or has come close to echoing.
I saw Whitlock no longer go on ESPN. So he must be still getting gigs.
You think, Steve? So, what do you, first of all, to me, this whole thing is just obviously entertainment. You know what I mean? This is kind of like a rap beef with rappers that I don't give a about.
But I think to Stephen A, because he does talk shit about everyone, I think this is just another rant that he can just go on and have attention for. But for Whitlock, he meant every damn word he said. He has a thing. He dislikes him for real. He dislikes how fake he is, and I've been told you about Stephen A. how fake he is, and I used to like Stephen A. before I knew, before I saw the back and forth on how he plays people, and how he's a hypocrite, and how he, saw his true side. I was like, oh, I don't like him, and I've been told you about him. So for Whitlock to sit there, I understand everything he's saying. I don't understand the background and whether he went to school for a while, how he went to school. I don't know any of that.
Yeah.
But I can see him lying about it. I don't think that Jason is. That he's wrong about
Stephen A. Smith did not play basketball for Winston-Salem State.
Stephen A. just being a fraud. I absolutely believe him.
Now, that's why I ask, because, like I said, it's like two rappers that I don't care about having a diss battle that is, you know what I mean? Because if you ask me, I think Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock aren't too much of different people.
Well, Stephen A. is on a lot of stuff, though. Like, he's everywhere. I think you could say, I don't know if you'd say respected.
I said people. No, I didn't have different jobs, but like people. They're damn near the same person.
Oh, you mean, yeah. Right, you're right. Yeah. But I don't know whether Whitlock is whether it looks like he fundamentally has a little bit of sense and he's not all about just money. He actually went to school for journalism and he wants to be a journalist, and that's what he's been, right? And obviously he's proud of that. I think he basically said, you're a journalist, but you're a fraud. Like, most importantly, like, you're not really being truthful out there.
All right, so then I have to dig deeper into that. What is he being a fraud about? All right.
Well, Stephen A's doing a lot.
Never mind his
Politics.
credentials. But never mind his credentials as a basketball player. No, never mind his early career. They're right where they are now. You know, obviously Stephen A has a more, for lack of a better word, like respected word in the sports world. He's wanted. He's a wanted commodity in the sports world. He broke it down. Jason Whitlock, you had your chance. You had this, you had that, you had your blog, you were on TV, you went to Fox, you were at ESPN, you went to this place, and you're a fucking failure. Look at me, $100 million man, $20 million a year, sharp suits that he said himself Jason Whitlock could never wear.
Well, obviously,
You know what I
Adrian
mean?
is like 400 pounds. Well, 350 pounds, man. He could never look as good as Stephen A. Come on now. That's where he was attacking
That's what he was
him.
saying, obviously, with the petty in there. And that's
Yeah,
why I like the battle part of it. But, I don't know. Let's see. Jason Whitlock, criticism of black culture, leadership, movements like he criticized Black Lives Matter. He challenged prominent black figures, and it's a lot of backlash there. Comments on black athletes and public figures, specifically criticism of LeBron James for political activism, attacks on figures like Colin Kaepernick, which, in the same breath, Stephen A. Smith had those same criticisms on Colin Kaepernick.
And that's when that's one of the times when I started disliking him. I'm like, are you with black people or are you not for black people? Like, what do you, like, I started questioning his side of things. And I remember you telling me, yeah, but he's always with white people and he's always kissing their ass and blah, blah, blah. And this is what happens when you're around all these people. And I understand that because even when I have seen him, you know, I remember us having that conversation about Stephen A. Because I used to be like, what the heck is wrong with him? Like, why is he, you know? And it makes sense because a lot of times I see him and he's not around, like people he hang out with, he is not around black people. So a lot of them forget, like Jay-Z, another example, forget where they come from, and then they become.
It's amazing you said that. Jay-Z just did an interview this week.
I don't want to hear
Basically, Jay-Z just said, hey, it's time to stop playing defensive. It's time to become offensive. As in, he's talking about a black specific political movement need to go on to stop what's going on in America right now. Like, he's actually taking a stance and speaking up about that.
Let's see. I would like to see that.
Yeah, and I think it might have been like the sense I get, because I didn't get to finish the whole interview, is that the whole Tony Busby thing most likely lit a match under him, had him thinking a different way, because he said, yo, I had to fight that head on.
Yeah.
But what are you going to do anyway? You know?
But anyway, back to Stephen A. Smith.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know that Whitlock was one of those also that was, but I think ultimately we know that that's what they do though. Like they all do the same thing. They all talk crap and and that's why a lot of players don't like them and they don't want to go on their show because they always talking, you know. I mean, we know LeBron and Stephen A. got into it because of Bronny. We know they got into it big time where LeBron even approached Stephen A. in the court. And, you know, confronted him about it. And Stephen A., that's another rant that Stephen A. went crazy. He made like 50 videos out of that. He loved that attention, didn't he? Stephen A. loves attention. And more than anybody I know. And he is juicing this too. This man is just... He's who he is.
They're both the same player. Just one is more successful right now. But they've been hating each other for 40 years.
That's insane.
Stephen A. Smith said that Jason Whitlock's whole thing is from jealousy. And he does sound jealous. He's talking about that man's pockets. He's calling him a fraud from way back, bringing up shit for 40 years ago.
He's too much in his pockets and too much in his life. Like, it's too personal. I think you're right. I think it's too personal. But it could have been from let's be honest, if someone's attacking you too, if Stephen A. has attacked them also, he's going to go look. He's going to go look to see, so he can have ammunition to say, oh, you talk this and this. And
Jason Whitlock over these decades have been going and going and going. Stephen A. This is the third time out of decades that he's responded, and he responded with the whole show, 40-minute show compared to I don't know maybe 15 minutes of comments by Jason Whitlock on Camp Show. Comments.
Someone said, David said, both of these cats are selected for entertainment purposes. They are both part of the talented 10th.
You know what the talented?
No, what's the talented 10th?
Talented 10th is a concept developed by W.E.B. Du Bois. Some people say Du Bois. I say Du Bois because it sounds better. I'll pull up. He is a central figure in Black history, right? Basically slid the top 10% of educated and skilled Black Americans should be cultivated as the leaders. And the group would uplift the entire community through education, political leadership, and cultural.
Well, in that case, I don't think they're part of it then, because to be honest, they love to talk bad about Black people. I don't know about Whitlock, but I know. I know what whatchamacallit does.
Mainline, she might have a point there, but you should get it. Like, it should be known that, yeah, I would think that I can see Stephen A. Smith and Jason Whitlock being part of this talented team. David, for lack of better group to attribute them to, like maybe the Boulay or something like that, like these Black elite groups. $100 million contract would definitely put you in one of those groups easily.
Yeah, but also he's
Jason Whitlock is in.
But also he's part of the agenda, though. Stephen A. Smith is part of the agenda. He's attacking his own people. They don't even need to have white men attacking Black people. He's doing it himself. They're like, okay, we'll give you $100 million. Sure, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, when you're hanging out with
he said it. He's a puppet, and he is sort of one.
Millionaires, and they're making comments on a culture that they'll never understand, never been into it, with real world scenarios that they've never been privy to. Yeah,
I remember the whole
when you're
crackhead
surrounded
thing.
by all those people, and you came from that place that they're criticizing.
Well,
you can either fold, go along with it, or.
Well, I was just gonna mention the example of him attacking Crockett, and I was like, you are as a Black man that's so important in the Black community. Why would you go attacking a Black woman that's trying to come up to help those people? Why are you doing that? And he went hard.
Did he really believe that?
Whether he believed it or not, he said what he said.
So he should have probably kept that in house. That's
Said what he
something for
said.
a Black State of the Union at Howard University, where he gets up on stage and says it on stage to the people it's meant to be heard by. Like, really, we didn't need half of Texas listening to Stephen A. Smith jaw on about Jasmine Crockett. It could be considered the timing of it and the veracity of it that he might have, been instructed to do that.
He probably was. I don't know, but I feel like he might be one of those Black men that we know that he likes women that may not be Black, and he might be one of those that attacks Black women now that he doesn't like. He's moved on from Black women, and he's like, I'm gonna attack them like a lot of other men do. We see it online all the time. He might be on that agenda. I don't know. On, educated, powerful women that he's.
I will do this, though.
I don't know that. I'm not saying that
Jason
that's the
Whitlock
truth.
was saying that, when he was coming up as a kid, they probably thought he was retarded and everything like that. Hey, for somebody that got laughed at by their counselor
mighty well, yeah.
for wanting to go to college, don't listen to them people. Because I know he's making a dig, but Stephen A. Smith, he's getting money. He's doing what I would presume he loves to do. I mean,
He has a great
playing
job.
solitaire in the NBA finals, but still, he has a great job. Looks like a great lifestyle. We don't know everything that comes with it, but pretty much he's successful, you know? And he did it against the people who said that, yo, you're retarded. You should not go to school. You can't listen to the people.
But we don't know whether that's true or not. That's what he said. That's what Whitlock said. We don't know whether that's true or not. But
That's true. If it is true, don't listen to those people. Do what you know in your heart to be right. Do that.
Sunlight said, we love black gossip. Men becoming Wendy Williams.
How you doing?
How you doing? Yeah, people love drama. People love drama. I don't care for these two. I mean, I just think Whitlock, he went hard on him though.
Yeah, it's
he
just
did.
fun.
He went hard, but you know, I'm like cool, because I don't like Stephen A. Smith, so I'm like cool.
I think Stephen A. coming up from behind the desk, sitting on the desk, obviously scripted, dramatic, but he did what I expect him to do. He replied, and he did it in an entertaining fashion.
But also the body language in the video, and like if you study the video of Stephen A., he's like, okay, so you're on somebody else's podcast, my show.
Yeah.
Talking and doing whatever I want. And it's like that was just right there. That alone,
Yeah. I'm
it's a
whipping
dig
your
at you.
ass.
It's a dig at him
Yeah.
alone.
That whole the whole 40 minutes of that show
Yeah.
was specifically aimed at Jason Whitlock.
Dressed nice to the T. He
the
probably
T.
especially dressed better than
Yeah,
usual.
yeah.
To be honest with you,
He knew he was going to have to get behind the desk, so he put some pants on.
and he
Yep.
went for it. And you know what? It is what it is. These two men are petty, but yeah, I think it's crazy.
It is crazy. Does this help anything? Did we get anything out of this?
No, I don't think two influential black men in the media should be doing this, digging at each other over pettiness and jealousy and stupidity. Like it's not a good look. But like I said, I ain't mad at Stephen A. getting something because he's an ass. That's just my opinion. I don't like him, so that's just my opinion.
It was funny that Steve A received a new contract the same day LeBron confronted him about Bronny. Yeah, because those numbers went up.
Oh my God, that shit.
He
I'm
probably
sure he
used
got
it
a
in
whole
negotiation.
He literally made like 20 answers to this. Like I was like, all right, is he ever gonna shut up? Like he was so proud that LeBron had made, you know, this whatever he says so important. He's like, oh my God, he doesn't. He's like, what's his name? Your favorite rapper. Who's your favorite rapper? Kanye. Sorry, I couldn't think of Kanye. He's like Kanye.
Like,
and he loves any sort of attention, whether it's good or bad.
Listen. Kanye being my favorite rapper that's household material. Okay, that doesn't get out in these streets.
Don't be ashamed of it.
I've
Say it
actually
proud
said
and
on the show,
loud.
like Kanye just came out with new music.
Did he? Okay. Well.
It goes.
Anyway, so
but I don't. But I take it like I take that. I listen to the music. Kanye starts talking about my eyes glint, whatever. I'm out.
Okay.
Actually, Kanye ranting, that is also entertainment. All of this is entertainment. Because none of this is real.
No, but my point bringing Kanye up is because Kanye always used to say, any. Oh my God, I can't think. My 40s are hitting. Any attention is I'm old. He calls me old. Perhaps I am. He's getting the attention, whether it's bad or good. It's all good. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting attention.
There's no bad.
What's the word he used to use? I forget. Whatever the word is. Y'all know what I mean.
Eazy-E said it. Not marketing. Exposure. No,
that's not the word.
There is no bad publicity.
There you go.
Bam.
Thanks. That's the one. That's the word. There's no bad publicity.
No such thing as bad. Yeah. Especially nowadays, because it is. Attention is currency.
We know that people prefer
I
drama
appreciate you
over
guys
anything.
paying attention to us tonight. Talking shit, getting clips, movie episodes. Go 3 times.
Look,
every
Will's
month.
in the chat. Final.
So,
I said finally.
All press is good press.
Yes.
I got
All press is good press. That's right. That's very true.
Yep, professional jealousy keeps the controversy stirred up. That's entertaining.
Absolutely.
I agree. I got nothing out of that other than being entertained. Other than saying, "Oh, look at him! I can't believe he said that. He meant that. Look how he shook his head there. Look how Cam is responding. Look how he responds."
Cam was loving every second of it.
Yeah,
Because he's going to get a whole bunch of views.
I mean, him and Stephen A. have bumped heads before.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't know that.
It's probably hard to be in this industry and not bumping heads with people sharing ideas and opinions and criticisms and one-upping each other. It's got to be a thing. My dog's moving. One last thing, ladies and gentlemen. I got the gray beard here. You see it. I'm getting up there in age, and I got to get checked out. All right, I got to get the scope.
Yes.
My beautiful black men out there, I'm talking to my brothers. Go see the doctor when you gotta go see the doctor. Go to them appointments. Get checked up. Be healthy out there. Eat right. Moderation for the bad things.
Even if you have to have your wife make those appointments.
Yeah.
I'm his secretary, so let's just keep it 100.
Is there anything wrong with that?
I'm wife, secretary, everything else you can think. /that. I do it all.
She don't understand. She does not understand.
Whether I understand it or not, I still do it
illness.
for you, so it doesn't matter. I still do it.
Yeah. I need you to research ADHD and how to make. That's what you do. Go on Google, say, "Hey Google, how can I make my ADHD having husband the most comfortable man ever?"
You are comfortable. What you mean? Don't be rolling your eyes. You is comfortable. Shoot.
Look it up. That's me in that picture right there. You know who the bear is? Who the bear symbolizes? Putin! Yo, what is Russia? Dude, oh my God. Remember when I was telling you that? Maybe you remember. All right, so I told a story about how I play Risk. I like the game of Risk. You guys know the game. Risk. I can't even spell right now. Risk. The board game. Right? Mind you, listen. Right, the Risk, the game of global domination. Oh, Macy's got the throwback board for $44. Anyway, I love playing Risk.
You sure do, and you're a cheater.
I've never cheated in Risk. You can't even say anything because we tried to play one game. We didn't even get the game set up.
Because you was cheating.
I was not cheating. Have you ever played Risk before?
With you.
Did we finish a game? Did we even start a game of Risk?
We had played before at your parents, and then we were playing here at home as a family. That didn't work out, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Anyway, what I was saying about this game of Risk is that I love playing Risk. Game of global domination. I usually win, and it's not because of cheating, and I played great Risk players, and we've had great games. What I would do if I was getting beat up on the board, I would shut up. All the trash I'm talking about, all the negotiation I'm doing, I would shut up. And I would just play. I would get a little country here, a little weak country, pick them off, get my card, chill. Pick off another weak country, the 4 versus 1, I'm going to take that. I'm not going any further. I'm not going to, I beat you, I got your country. Take my card, I'm going to chill. Boom, 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 boom. Now I see I can make a move on the board and take a team down. I'm going to turn in, take that country down, get those, and now it's a waterfall. You know what I mean? I'm just taking countries now. Now I am Alexander the Great. I'm Genghis Khan. I am kind of Adolf sometimes. I'm Coca-Cola, basically. I take over the world. And then I start talking my shit again. Right? That's what Putin did to America. Right? Donald Trump was talking shit. Zelensky won't help him. NATO don't want to help him. But Putin getting that oil. They're doing good. China's doing good. Who are our enemies here? Who was our competition? Remember when it was in China? Did China do any of this to us?
Nope.
China been quiet since
They minding their own business.
Right? Come to find out that Russia and Israel, they not enemies. They be doing business. China and Russia, they cool, right? They be doing business. What do we do here? What do we do here? Now I know why you jump from Ice to A. Smith to Risk. I can get Trump out my head. Help, LOL. That's ADHD. Now China and Putin.
You want to talk about ADHD? Go ahead. There you go. There. Let you know. We see it. We see it. Sorry.
It's a superpower.
No, it ain't. It's very frustrating. You gotta love him. That's all I can tell you. And then he says that I don't love him. How could I not?
When did I ever say that?
Seriously? Oh,
no, seriously. When did I ever say that?
That you don't love me? I mean, that I don't love you?
Yeah.
You've said it here on the show before.
Oh, have I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, shit. She don't.
See, your dad said he loves you too.
I love you. I believe him.
Look, even Will said, bro, you're a whole mess. A whole ass mess. He knows. You're his friend. He knows.
I love you. That's real, bro. It's been a weird one. I've been weird ever since I found out I gotta get violated.
Oh my God, get over it.
First of all, I don't really, because I am encouraging
other men, exactly.
my fellow black men to go get it done. I cannot talk about how I don't want anybody rooting around inside me or popping my seal or anything like that.
Oh my God.
I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't.
You want your health, your life, or what? Hmm?
I mean, people was getting great around Earth before getting their seal popped.
They lived to like 30 years old, though. Everybody, no one lived past 32. So, yeah,
how long ago
we've come
was
a
this?
long way.
How long ago was this?
A couple hundred years ago.
At least I blame my iPhone. You know you don't blame your iPhone. You blame the powers that be, the conspiracy behind the iPhone.
Every update. That's
hell yeah.
All the updates do it.
Dickie be blaming Peter Thiel. Peter Thiel. It's got an H in there, so I said. Yeah. Not one phone call. Not one phone call.
How this work? Don't tell me the things data inside the phone.
Yeah.
I gotta send that phone back.
No, you don't. It's not that one.
Yeah, it's that one, the green one.
Is it?
Yes, babe. Oh, it's not in there? Okay.
I'm funny. Stick to fucking Peter Thiel. You call. You call now.
Is this the one you just got for the new iPhone?
No.
Is this the one?
Oh my God! Here we go. Here we go. Here's my new iPhone charger.
Okay. Looks the same.
I got a phone call.
Oh, do you? Well, you answer that.
I got the phone number
call.
up there. Hey, play Risk. If you're playing Risk, what color are you choosing?
Never played Risk.
That's crazy. You never played Risk?
Never played it.
I think you would love it.
I mean, it sounds good, but nah, I've never played it. I can see how it would be a fight because I can imagine all the underhandedness that may have happened if you're playing your family.
Right?
I don't think we've ever made it through a game of Monopoly here.
No, I've never made it through any game of Monopoly. But we never got started on Risk. Like, I think there one battle got, and then the board was flipped. Yeah.
Who flipped it?
The person that was, she ain't know the rules. I love.
Oh, I didn't cut the board. You wrong. I did not do that. No, that's a lie.
I'm sorry. Jabin flipped the board at E.G.'s house when we were playing.
Yes, Jabin did, not me. I never.
So that wasn't me. That had nothing to do with me. When we tried to play here, she started arguing even before the game started. Like, we're cheating. I was like, nah, we're not. No, we're cheating. Everybody was like, we're not cheating. Everybody was looking at her, telling her she was being unreasonable, but.
You kind of put it on that. I don't know. I don't think I trust that all.
Right. You feel me? I mean.
Okay.
You'd be told. You said okay. It's cute.
Like I know. I was there. Will, I was there. You want me to call Michael?
You go, Mike. I'm just not down with the making up your own rules as you go. To fit your game.
Nobody was making up rules.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what I did want to tell you?
Mm-hmm.
Put it in the chat, man. You just gotta relax and do shoot, man.
You've had the procedure?
No, I gotta like poop in a little container and send it in.
That's what you're gonna do too, no? What? Aren't you asking men to do it? So tell them the truth. Tell them the tea.
I'm getting put to sleep. I'm getting scoped.
You're getting a colon, but you're getting like the whole jaw?
I'm getting the whole jaw.
Man, man. Yeah.
You hear his tone of voice now? Love? You hear how he just changed up?
Well, he's your age. He should be looking into it too.
I'm asking a question.
Yes, I heard it though. Because he's also a man, and he's a black man, and y'all just don't take care of you. Well, I'm not saying you will. I don't know you. But I know my
unwilling
husband.
to have, you know what I mean? Like, you're unwilling to have, that's invasive.
It is.
That's how he feels. But
Well,
us women go through it every year.
On the road to, this was in Kuwait. We had, driven to Kuwait, whatever. I hadn't used the bathroom in like 2 days. Going to Camp New York, and I found a Porta-John. You know what I mean? Eating MREs for days. Peanut butter, crackers, jalapeno cheese. right?
Right there.
Yo, the blue water, like I was rocked. So like, bloop, bloop, and that water came up. And I think the water got inside of me.
Inside of you where?
I'm just.
And I was crying. I started crying. I swear I started crying. Shout out to Moore. She was there. She wasn't there, but she was also. She's like, Hatcher, she's knocking. We're little knuckles. Hatcher, you okay? I was like, no.
That's at least no fuel, man. I straight whatever the fuck diesel, whatever we put in them damn things. That's what I was pooping into, bro.
Oh, the burn pits. Yeah, I did that too.
Yeah,
flies buzzing in your butt.
Oh my god, that sounds fun.
Then
I sat there the whole time. Right, you gotta squat. Then you put your hand down, kind of in the hole, and you just gotta keep swatting. Keep swatting.
middle of the trying.
I almost got kicked out the army because they wanted me to go burn, and I refused. I'm not burning that.
Wow.
So I just went out there and I sat on the side and watched. It was Phillips. Remember I told you Phillips? It was Phillips. He's got like the.
Yeah, I hadn't.
There's a thing that, you know, the same pole that holds the stop signs. They use those to stir it, and he's like taking a picture, smiling and staring at it, and you just see me on the side.
Interesting process.
Me. Huh?
They do that a lot. I was in trouble a lot though. So.
Yeah, they just tried to play me. They tried to play me out. I was like, you know how there'll be that one guy. Never mind. I can't say it because we live. But they be going to the tents and throwing stuff and running out the tent real quick.
Yeah. Things like that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I understand.
Yeah, things like that. That's where you. Oh yeah, I burnt it. You made me burn it. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna watch your whole movements, and I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you as soon as you step out that wire. Bink. But yeah, I didn't burn it.
Oh man.
I mean, I ain't stirred. I just watched them. That was a terrible day.
That's a terrible experience in general.
Definitely.
In general, it's a terrible experience. So
definitely,
it's not for both of us. You all right.
Yeah, but those guys, we got the new squad going out and over. That's got to be a whole different experience. Can you imagine going to Iran? Did you go to Afghanistan?
Nah. Nope. Nope, it's Iraq.
Yeah, I hear a lot of Afghanistan talk. That was not the place to be. And Iran, that terrain is treacherous. They are basically in a bowl. Kind of like Costa Rica, but without the greenery.
I think what's even more scary, you know, I mean, besides the terrain and country fighting you, it's that, you know, the leadership has them in a position that's really, really damn near untenable. It's just so it's a shame, man, that their leadership got them out here like this.
Yeah. The thing is also, we can't trust any reports that we get back. The commander-in-chief is supposed to be giving us, you know, some updates. The Secretary of War is supposed to be giving us updates, and we can't trust them. Iran is coming out with its own propaganda of what's going on, and
we hear from them more than we hear from America. It's crazy.
The only thing that you can trust is what's going on. The only thing that you can trust is what's going on in your wallet and what you see happening every single day. That'll tell you the truth right there. They can spill whatever they want to spill, you know what I'm saying? But we're paying for it here. Yeah. We see it here. You can talk all the rah-rah you want to talk. Like, real life is real life, you know? And whatever.
Flashback says, thank God we didn't get called back. They just upped the age to 42.
Woohoo! Good for you.
Yeah, I saw that today. And you get an easy weed waiver now.
And you get a weed waiver. Oh my God. If I could have had a weed waiver, I'd be a 4-star general.
Man. Talking about retired.
Commander Kush. At your service.
Things would have been a lot smoother, huh?
It would be a lot easier to go to PT in the morning.
You know?
Take a little hit
a
little J, hop in formation, run, do your little push-ups, keep it moving. It's better than being drunk. You ever do that 2 mile with the liquor?
Man.
Yeah, that's a beast. With the beer, you ever be in formation and somebody smells like they just walked out the tavern?
Man, that's real life. This is real life shit right there.
People do that at work.
And you deal with it, unfortunately.
So
you go home last night?
What's up?
No, that's what I'm saying. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No. You said something. I wasn't going to do nothing but
No, I was just commenting. Commenting is all.
Yeah, man. That happened. There's a lot of stuff happening. What's going on out your way?
Not really just waiting for these midterms, man. We honestly, I'm waiting for a change, brother. You know, make sure I take it in the news, sparsely. I mean, I don't know if Calorico was going to be the change more than I just want to see some of the things that are happening get kind of stopped and reversed. You know, I'm not buying into the whole, big mass change. I just need some sense of rule of law come back into the fold here.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, we've been at this for a little over a year now for part 2. Yeah. We had a little reprieve, a little rebuild, and now he's going balls to the wall.
Yeah.
How would you like to see this end? I'm going to presume that the next administration will be a Democrat, right? That's why I'm willing to lean there. They come into power. What happens to the former administration?
Go to jail.
I don't know if anything. So outside of taking their money, which I don't think will happen, I think that they don't really care about what happens to them as long as there's no jail time included. They're gonna step away or do whatever private gig they're gonna do, but they're gonna be billionaires. They're all gonna get rich, all of them. And I think that's all that they care about. They're willing to take whatever punishment is going to become them. They have to be.
And we can't take their money?
If we could, we would have been taking their money. All you see on the news is reports of insider trading, reports of this, reports of that. There's never been any legislation passed. Nobody's getting their money scooped up for insider trading or...
Because they're never going to vote against their own
interests. When has the last time you seen a administration profit in damn near the trillions of dollars?
In a year.
And
they are tracking these transactions. Every time he gets another billion, we know about it.
Yeah, I get it. So I absolutely do. But dude, what's $1 million to a billionaire if you are going to get taxed, if you are going to get, a slap on the wrist or whatever. But
that's true. Yeah, we pointed it out. You embezzle $400 million, you pay a $10 million fine, you pay another $5 million in lawsuits or whatever, and then you're done. You got a
There's
profit
no,
of $385 million.
there's no recourse for obvious fraud when you got both chambers locked down. It's a game, man. It's a game, bro.
2028. 2028.
Yeah.
Are we looking at Democrat House, Democratic Senate?
I don't think we have to wait till then. I think
this November is
midterms will
happening.
flip it.
By 2026?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's flipping. Things are already flipping. Seats are flipping already.
We do know, yeah. And Trump's own district, they just voted in the Democrat.
For the first time, I think.
Gave up a shitload of points. I don't even look at that.
I took a look at I took a look at a map of just this morning. It's on Pew somewhere. Of all the states that Republicans flipped when Harris won, and it was a lot. It really was a lot. All those states should really easily flip right back to the Democratic side. Even in Trump's Florida district, Democrat just won today. So there's a lot of states there that the Republicans flipped from blue to red that I think are obviously up for grabs in these next midterms. But man, people can't afford gas, bro.
Bro,
I want to tell you what I paid, bro.
You got a truck, Will? Because if you got a truck, I feel real bad for you.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. And I put premium in there. F-150.
Oh my God. Yeah. Sorry, Will. You have to get a second job.
I filled my tank up. I didn't even fill my tank up. It's been over 7 days since I put gas in my truck. I work right next door, but still.
You got Super Crew?
It hurts. It's 36 gallons.
You got the extended range. You got the extended range with the Eco Boost?
No, it's a 5.0.
Bro.
It's a 5.0 with the extended cab.
Wow. So how much is gas in where you are in Texas?
That's what I'm looking up. $3.61 per gallon for regular.
How much?
$3.61 for.
Oh, it's cheaper than here. It's $3.80
Look
something
at
here.
Manville. Look at Manville, Texas. Manvel. One of the things that helps us, well, you guys are a little further up north, but we have the Gulf of oil and gas is here. Yeah, and oil and gas is big here.
We're usually
Huge
lower
here,
too.
actually.
Jersey is usually lower too.
No, we're not.
Usually
California is
we're
very
not.
expensive, but we're not. We're up there. We're not low.
Like for the East Coast, because I would go
For the East
when I
Coast,
go
New York
to
is
Virginia to here and check. We definitely had lower prices.
Well, Virginia is more, and New York, but we're not.
South
so low.
Jersey, probably.
You're paying $4.46 for a gallon of gas.
You
Yeah.
paid $4.30 something.
Yeah.
You just paid $4.30 something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I put $60 in Heather's truck yesterday, and that was a half a tank.
Insane.
That's crazy. About 151. Bloop, 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 bloop.
But
I'm walking.
I haven't been buying no liquor lately, so that kind of helped me.
I said it.
Yeah, but that's where people see it at. Like, if you're not committing fraud, like if you're living a life that you should be, you know what I mean? You're not stealing from nobody. Like all these people getting caught up committing fraud, and you feeling it in your pocket. Like, the shit is more expensive.
Everything's more
You're watching you're watching your pocket a little harder than you was watching your pocket last year. You know, so motherfuckers can tell you anything. They go, oh yeah, we're winning the war, but gas keeps going up. You stupid.
Dumb.
Really?
They were
Oh, yeah,
celebrating eggs going down to $2. I mean, they were like, "Look, groceries are cheaper." Oh, eggs? You mean eggs? Because everything
Yeah.
else is tripled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Steak.
Yeah, beef is really high right now. Oh yeah, chicken is really low. What are you doing? Everything is a play on what Mike Johnson discussed me. Everything's a play on words, and they're just like trying to play with people's brains and their minds, man. And there's so many uneducated people who have a voice in this. It's stupid, horrible.
Yeah.
Dad, this is off topic, but Dad made a comment about the SAFE Act. He said that Democrats may not take any of the House or the Senate because of the SAFE Act. But I just saw an article. I just read an article about how the SAFE Act will actually affect all of those states that have Kentucky, yeah, because none of them have any passports, and they won't be able to vote.
That has some country land.
It affects his base. It probably affects his base more than it affects Democratic base.
Because a lot of their votes come from those states where are all red and are always red and will probably be red forever. And they won't be able to vote, so they're like reevaluating and all kinds of stuff. I read, how things would be, and I'm like, oh, now they want to change it because they just realized, that how it'll affect them, in other ways. So
the
we'll see.
GOP does not have any superstar politicians outside of Donald Trump. They're trying to put J.D. Vance in, but it's not going to be that.
But it's about like Mike Johnson and other Republicans will say the Save America Act is all we want is a voter ID. It's a voter ID law, and that's not the truth.
Obviously, yeah.
It is not the truth. Like, it's a play on words. No, a license is an ID. Not a passport and or a birth certificate. Like, come on, let's be real here. Don't stop playing with people's emotions and people's feelings trying to pass the Voter Suppression Act. Period.
People are really fighting hard for it on the other side.
Yeah.
Like, come on. You gotta do an ID to get this and get that and get this, but why do you need an ID?
He made it popular because those red representatives, they don't want to lose their seat either. So for them, it's a win as well. All right. So if you take away a huge slice of the population, and I know that my base votes, I have a better chance of staying in office for another, whether it's 6 or 2 years or whatever. Whatever the case is, or 4 or whatever. But
not only that, but they're also trying to get rid of like mail-in voting and all that stuff, which a lot of older folks and a lot of people do, and the military and a lot of people do, and guess what? He just voted via mail.
Mail-in vote.
He just voted. He didn't go vote in person like other presidents do. He actually mailed it in. So I thought it was so hypocritical, like everything else they do.
There's no embarrassing.
He has no shame.
No embarrassing.
No, I'm doing it in your face.
In your face.
Like the millions and the billions that we're making, I'm going to do it in your face.
You're trying to pass a whole law
control of the government
to stop anyone from mailing their votes, and you just did it. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy.
He stood up there and criticized Biden-Harris administration for starting all these wars, and this is what they're going to do, and they're going to do this with Israel, and voila.
No wars. It's going to be peace.
Man, Yahoo.
Everything is going to be amazing.
Man, Yahoo got the video, man.
All right. That's what I'm saying. Go and pass it off. Yo, Beanie.
They got the video
over your boy Trump. He probably got that.
So he thinks the same thing? Because you told me.
Yeah.
Compromise.
I don't think it's me anymore. I don't think he's president. I think he's good.
There's no other. Obama didn't have anything on Obama. He held him off. Everybody else held this dude off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Ben said, hey, guess what? I got all the videos, homie. Operation
must be
Epic
real
Fury,
ugly.
motherfucker.
Nah, it was a response. Obama was like, go ahead, release that.
Obama ain't there no one time, so he ain't worried about nothing.
Check. Go ahead, see what happens. Trump was like, oh no. You got me with the morning hair before I'm coiffed.
You made the reference to risk earlier. This is like the easiest, I assume, like a very easy thing. You're like, okay, I want to attack here, but they have something here, and we just like, nah, let's do it. Let's do it.
There's no thought behind it. It's gung ho.
Cut off our
and not
let's cut off our nose despite our face.
No explanation to the American people why things are happening. Not even any details on. The only thing I have seen him come forward and say it's how many people have died, and then
which we know that numbers.
And so diligently was like, and many more are going to die. Like as if we needed to hear that after you just announced, a number of people died.
Yeah, I mean,
it was just such a slap in the face. But no true reason why things are happening. Not, the American people want to hear the truth on what's really going on. And they don't do that. No true updates other than just lies. And like today, he was talking about that they gave him America a beautiful gift. It was a huge gift.
And didn't say what it was.
And didn't say what it was. Again, no transparency. It's exhausting.
It's probably the negatives to those pictures. With a note saying, we still got copies.
Oh my God. Well, that wouldn't be a beautiful. Oh,
beautiful dump.
Oh my God. Crap. This is crazy. It doesn't even seem real.
I think
BBW.
I love seeing the Iranian, quote unquote replies and all this other stuff. I love it, man.
Go ahead.
Silly, man. It's just silly. We'll take unconditional surrenders. That's all we'll take from these people. Oh yeah, well we'll send over this 15-point peace plan. What?
He's gonna run the
unconditional is unconditional.
The straight. He's gonna run the Strait of Hormuz with the Ayatollah.
Hey,
that's what he said.
And then asking for more money to keep fighting a fight that no one knows why we're even fighting for.
A war that he already won. Still need $200 billion.
And they're going to pass that bill. They're going to pass that money through Congress.
Of course they are.
So it's crazy. They're going to pass that money through Congress, right?
Like
they're going to get that through there quick.
You got that wall
money. They're going to get all that money through there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still waiting
on that. That's what I'm saying with, next administration. Point these things out. Hey, we gave them this $500 million or billion for the wall. What? We still ain't got no wall. We gave them this money for this war. They're going to give them $200 billion for this war. They're not going to be able to account for it.
Have you read about his presidential library? Have you seen anything about that lately?
No. We heard that the plane was supposed to be a part of it. You might have the first certified presidential library.
There's some cash missing, yeah.
Definitely, There's gonna be a lot of cash. There's a lot of cash moving around. Ron DeSantis just stole the Florida people's refund.
Yeah,
right.
Hey, but
he put $10 million in his. The fact that they report this and
nothing happened.
We already knew. Brett Favre. They got the text messages, they got emails, they got him basically begging for this free cash. They know the lady wrong.
This is
so
we just had, and this is simple. Like this is at its smallest level, but it's really not small.
Right.
A city council, I think not a city councilman. I think she's the attorney general, Lena Hidalgo. You can look her up if you want to. They just had the rodeo here in Houston. I don't know if it's over yet. It might be, but she was getting comp tickets to go to these beautiful tickets. You know what I mean? Taxpayer money. So she tried to go down into a shoot area, and I guess security, tried to tell her to, get back. She didn't pay for the tickets or whatever in that area. I guess somebody grabbed her. She pulled the I'm a Hispanic lady. in this position and I'm being discriminated against,
Oh Lord.
because you're using your privilege to gain access to something. Like they all do it.
And then when the privilege doesn't get them to where they want to be, then it's, oh, I'm such a victim.
She went to a Mega Maroney concert.
Megan?
Yeah, there you go.
I have no idea who that is.
Megan Maroney, pretty famous country singer. I don't listen to country.
What is she?
songs.
Oh, she's country. Oh, okay, yeah, I don't know who she is. Never heard of her actually. Oh yeah, that's
So they're calling for her to resign her.
Oh, they're calling for her to
resign her
resign.
position.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
She ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, right. So and then now you get there. Well, hold on, right? It's everybody's doing it, but everybody's not resigning now.
Yep. I get to stay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Not everyone's held to the same standard.
Everybody's doing it.
Look at our president.
There you go.
Anybody else would have,
There you go.
with all the charges that he had, he should have dropped out of the race. Anybody else with some sort of decency would have, dropped out of the race. He won. He actually won. That's
He had
crazy.
to. He had his back against the wall.
Standards with
And
Trump,
Elon.
floor.
And Elon helped
Everybody
him.
else, sky high. It's crazy.
And you know what? They're going to do the investigation. If they haven't already done an investigation already now and found some foul play with that election that happened with Kamala. That's
They're
what they're
not. Democrats don't got it in them. They have no backbone. Yeah, backbone.
They already, but that's my point I'm saying.
They probably like that talk, but that's about it.
That's about it. That's as far as
We're
it goes.
never going to find out.
Nope.
Biden wanted to say it that night when he was skipping out on stage. Yo, that man, that assassination was fake. And I thought he was going to do
The
it.
face he said, they had to turn.
Yeah.
You see them like pulling him because he
Like,
wanted
no,
to be, he
yeah.
old. I want to tell the truth.
Yup.
But they were like, no, you're not gonna make us.
Nope.
You're gonna
Skipped
get the
off.
But he knew. He
You
knew
get
that
caught
was all
faking
fake.
this. You're not winning. You're not going to be president when you get caught with the fake assassination attempt. And then what would be the rationale behind that? Because we want to keep trust in all of our American institutions. And then on day one, what this MFer did was ruin all of our trust in these institutions.
Charlie Kirk. What happened to the guy that killed him? We have not heard a thing about him. And what's going on with that? Not a thing.
Inside job.
It's all distraction.
Everything is happening just like, Project 2025.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't around during the 60s when everybody was getting plucked off. But for those out in the chat, is this a similar feeling or is this something new?
I think this is our 60s. This is our watershed moment, another one. I used to think 9/11, well, not used to, it is. 9/11 for me is one of my definite, watershed moments. Like, yeah, this is happening. You don't realize until years later, obviously. But this here was what is currently occurring, and thinking about, troops getting sent over and obvious, this fuckery, excuse me, I'm sorry, YouTube. This is a shift in this country. If not, like a shift to a system that has already been rooted here, but a definite, like, yeah, we doing it and I don't care what you think.
Basically. As a soldier, what are your thoughts? If you're in the barracks right now, and you got the packing list, you're going to CIF to draw that new desert camo. What's going through your head? Are you trying to get out of there, or
what was going through your head?
Hopefully I've already been to the Class 6. So I know this is just
handle.
Just something I got to do. Yeah, but for real, at that point, you already know it's about the guys. You know what I mean? Like, I know I'm gonna be there. I can't go nowhere.
Left and right.
I'm gonna do my job, but it's the guys. You know what I mean? It's the bros.
That's how I was the first time. The second time, Will, I ain't want nothing to do with it.
No.
I get it.
Nope.
I get it,
You know who
bro. I
talked me
get it,
into
yo.
it? Wendy.
You did?
Yeah, she grabbed me by my collar, smacked me, told me not being a little bitch.
Oh, wow. I would have been like, babe, forget it. Stay right here.
No, but we did have a real conversation. I think she was more worried about, like, hey, stuff like that is going to follow you around for the rest of your life. You don't want to be, you know. But at that time in my life, I already knew, like, this is bullshit. I already knew that, hey, you guys are showing these people back home these oil fields are burning, but you put them out 2 days ago and then wouldn't let us call home because you thought we were going to say these oil fields are no longer burning, and that was going to fuck up the stock market. So I think I had the right idea the second time. Luckily,
That's
I
what
made
these
it out.
young whippersnappers is gonna. That's what they going in there raw, bro.
But listen,
like they're going in there just like we were the first time.
Yeah, but we went under even though the president wasn't the best president to go in there, I went with George W. Bush. There still had people around him that had launched major, operations. There's nobody.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, he's got some dummies.
Like, bro, do they even have enough ammunition? These are the things they're not going to. Because I remember going to war, you're going to make stupid mistakes. People killed, like giving them forest green body armor covers instead of desert covers. So now you're sticking out like a sore thumb. Or, you're going to be sending these young kids out on patrols, and you sending them out in Humvees with the regular canvas doors and roofs, not armored. And this is from people who had experience. I don't know how this shit's going to go, but it's going to be bloody. It's going to be brutal because our health system is way better. You're going to see a lot of people who should have died coming back looking monstrous.
Yeah, I agree.
And they're going to be getting their ass kicked. And we don't live in a time where you could just throw on CBS, NBC, this is what we're doing, this Patriot, whatever. You're going to be able to scroll and see us getting our ass kicked.
Because these soldiers are going to have international plans on their cell phones.
We had cell phones.
They're going to be TikToking and shit.
They were flipping. Yeah.
They're going to be TikToking in the desert and shit.
You'll be in the desert TikToking when a drone come.
Yeah.
So, this is what we got to look forward to.
Can't wait.
Meanwhile, higher gas prices. And once fuel is high, everything's high. We already got an issue with China. I see my Amazon when I look at those products come from China that would used to be dirt cheap, and now we're at a premium price.
Because Commander in Chief, man, he got our best interests at heart, man.
Yeah, it does.
He's looking out.
Secretary of War.
Looking out for the little guy.
We can't lose.
Man. But in the bag.
Yeah.
In the bag.
I'm not gonna lie. The Jim Beam in their coffee cup, you know something about that. I used to keep a flask right in my left cargo pocket. You wanna know why I kept it on the left side?
Why?
Because it's closest to my heart. Well, I will pull it out at the range. and have an E7 ticket, taking nips with me. I'm not gonna lie, it's one of the greatest jobs I've ever had. You know, you can put your boss in a headlock, and then y'all just go.
Movie Fury, huh?
What's up?
Oh, the movie Fury when they're in the tank, they're like best job I ever had.
Yeah, that's a
best job I ever had. At times, man, it really was the best job I ever had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's what we got. And I put up a flashback quote comment. I'm trying to look through here. There we go. Trump. Anyway, Will.
Yes, sir.
We continue this war. Boots touch ground. All shit goes to shit. Are we talking about nuclear war?
No. I think I don't think so. I think if we start talking nuclear war, then we're talking erasing nations off the planet, like setting people back for a very long time. I think we as a nation might be just a little too vain to want that to happen anywhere here.
That's why I have to question it. The vanity of it all. You're getting smacked up. Your babies seeing it going down on Instagram and TikTok. This man he couldn't lose election. You see the shit he pulled. You see the shit he pulled for being roasted by President Obama, right?
Yeah, I get it, but look, you got MBS over there. It's like, yo, he don't want no nuclear bomb in his backyard. He don't want to deal with that. Think anyway. If it goes nuclear, man, we are really in a fucked up way. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Kind of makes me think that we should honestly just get rid of all of those that we can't use that we had. They're like those.
I did.
Okay.
For power people, they want, just like Israel wants to have their nukes, we want to have our nukes.
Yeah.
We just don't want nobody else to have them.
It's like a Grammy plaque.
Yeah.
It's nice to have and display, but you really can't use it. We shall see. We shall see. God bless you, Will. God bless the jump out game.
Many people know him as the jump out boys in their city.
God bless everybody.
I was running game with him.
And that's what we got. Ladies and gentlemen, I do not know what tomorrow holds. I don't have any current beef with anyone right now. I know there's two people, if I see in the streets, they're catching it. But other than that, no beef with anybody. I want peace and love on this earth. I don't want to have this Stephen A. Smith people. I don't want to be in somebody's life or wallet because I hate him so much, like Jason Whitlock. Peace and prosperity.
The heck is that?
And no save act. No
Save
save
act.
act.
Yep.
At all. Say no to the save act. It kills me, love, because, the biggest things of the GOP were, transsexuals, right? In sports, which is like minimal, just like a handful of people, less than 100 people, right? And then we're talking about voting fraud. Illegals don't vote illegally. A handful of people who thought they could vote and couldn't. But overall, there's no.
We're not gonna make any difference in the outcome of any election.
And yet, we are dedicating time, money, legislation.
Distractions, like a lot of people say. That's the word.
Oh, look at you.
We done it.
He's getting after it. Yo, your hair looks crazy, wild, and beautiful at the same time. I'm gonna shut the show and jump on you right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Mo 3 times, and I am joined by.
Love.
Yeah. The channel's talking shit, getting clicks. The show Wednesday nights is we live. I said it 4 times because I got an echo, and this whole thing's been killing me. But thanks for coming out. I appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next week. But honestly, I'll see you before then. So don't forget, hit the alert button. Definitely hit a like for me. Share, subscribe. I'll see you next week.
Night, y'all.
Peace. It is. I didn't realize it was done.
Many people know them as the jump out boys in their city.
I have my headphones on so long.